matchup with the Los Angeles Chargers. Stadium. This is taken just shy of the 10. And that's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Herbert took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on is talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Shotgun. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Out of the gun, Herbert rolling to his right. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Second and 11 at the 41. Jackson now off the bootleg. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope.
From here, because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game, or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson, and he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Chargers.
Hey, man, you gonna go to your grandma's Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, my birthday?
Yeah.
My cash up and my time.
Yeah.
On the carry, it's Jackson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Derek Wolf there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
Sometimes you have to give credit to the defense.
Well, without those eye paint spinning.
They won their battle.
My card is your card. It's not like you ain't got my bank information.
Really nice job woman to the ball carrier.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
And it's third down.
But nah, yeah, I go
No
get him.
score after one on EA Sports. So third and two. This quite possibly third down territory for the stop. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Brings up fourth down.
Too long for the field goal, too short to punt that in between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. They snap it to Herbert. He's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Facing a fourth down, coming away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Second down. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Here's Herbert. Heavy rushing down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. From the gun, Herbert. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. With a connection to Allen for a Chargers first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in that time, we'll take you to Jonathan Coachman. Of course, we have highlights and analysis on his first half. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game.
Long now will kick it away for the touchdown.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Inside the 40. A gain of 30, second down.
Yeah, it's exactly what win, but if you're offense, you'll take that kind of a run. It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Herbert now on second down. He's got it over the middle. Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Going on the ground with Eckler. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Well, this defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So on fourth down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got...
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try to get things settled down a little bit.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Jackson.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So they decline the penalty. And that seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
A game of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a
in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Ravens nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Long set to kick off.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or the game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
It's a gain of 4.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And this one will be brought back to the 22. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Stopped immediately there. On the stop.
His defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Well, we're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10.
His first carry, he loses the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Right down at the 23. He brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Oh, you bring back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers, both on the sidelines and in the huddle, looking at each other.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Jackson on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Then he gets to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Michael Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
On second down, here's Herbert over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
He'll be marked down at the 26
for the game of 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Open man, it's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
We've played three quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Over the middle, complete. That's Allen. That'll pick up for 8 yards to the 45. Get the yards on the completion, but now they finish them down.
Herbert now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. So
in Raven territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll try and raise the clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now we're in the fourth quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. Herbert hooking up with Henry that time for the Charger first.
Line is driven to 37 on first and 10.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
39-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
And let's see what they come up offensively after having time to talk it over. Rolling left side of the Steve. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. For Jackson from the shotgun. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Eckler. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
16 yards, a first down. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
4th down, here's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd.
Keep a chopper at the pump. Niggas be playing around like I'm shooting them at the bodies. Niggas ain't even talking. People make the call this.
same. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body. Hey, I don't know no time on this every day. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body. Hey, I don't know no time on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm everywhere. Baby, I know what's coming, I'm everywhere. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me low, bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway in Buffalo. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Wilson. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
Well, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they wouldn't move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Diggs.
And he is going to have a Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
50-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He was hoping to get to the edge. They did a really nice job of forcing him back inside.
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. He lost the football. Much like the running back going through the line, running backs have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive. Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. At the 48-yard line.
I don't think so.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But in all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd down 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Jackson. And it's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The sack there by Trent Murphy.
That's a stretch out of the job. That's a big rock on the sack busted.
Now they're looking at a third and long with Sanders. The momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Man is a very, very fickle man.
intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Taylor. Flash to his right. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
First carry here for Tyrone Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 50-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis on this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, he did.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Lining up toward the end of the 28-yard zone.
Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring out a second and 9.
Those high vision as a runner in front of the hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well.
And it's intercepted. Flipped off by Patrick Queen. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They're trying to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach here says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now on second and 14, Allen looking for his running back, and he's got it. A good pickup. They get 8, but it's third down now.
It's a gain of 8.
Allen from the gun on third down. They'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, finding Knoxville complete. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop into 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
It's second and 2.
But leading the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now Allen from the gun, he'll throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. We don't see too many scoring sides of football in today's day and age. And I can see that here finally have points on the board.
And it didn't come easy, Dave, because here these offenses
just about 5 yards deep. Willing to risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation,
and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with just a lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup, here's 2nd and 5. On the carry now, it's Galvin. We're taking the cross midfield and into Buffalo territory. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. The offense here nudging. They're going to fight on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they'll look to pay it off on first down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Jackson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 19. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I like to give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The
Bills offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run.
Guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Singletary again. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Like a freight train off the edge, Campbell with a sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. 42-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them. And they've yet to dip the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
From the 44, Jackson, and they take him down. The Bills get to him. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down. I'll tell you what, he did not have much time there to get in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly, meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him? They were on him in a hurry.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Singletary, the ball.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do this, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. And at the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they worked on every week in practice, usually on a Friday.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Brandon, I can just tell you from experience,